Digital radio. Get more from your radio.
Beautiful. We'll get there eventually. I don't know what's going on with all these bullshit. Bit of silence. My fault. Wrong buttons. I've set something up wrong there, but I don't know what. Yes, good evening, whatever. The studio almost didn't happen for some reason this evening because it was knackered, but we literally, with seconds to go, the Absolute Radio team of technical cyber boffins have got it up and running, and I've set one button wrong on the desk, and I can't quite work out what's wrong with it. But it's all groovy. Oh, look, hang on a second. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the line.
This is Pitcherfield with Absolute Baseball. In last night's action, it was the Cubs over the Mets 11-4, the Yankees over the White Sox 10-0, Boston over Toronto 3-2, and Tampa Bay over Detroit 3-1. Tonight, it's the Orioles against Cleveland, and well done to all the UK teams that are at Roundshaw for the UK Championships this weekend. Till next Sunday, see you in the bullpen.
And we're off. We're off and running. What a strange kind of stilted start to the show today. I'm very tired and I've eaten too much. That is a very bad combination when it comes to doing radio. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello?
That's Mr. Naughty.
Ooh.
Yes. What do you want, you dirty old sod?
You.
You can't have me. No, you can't. So, let's go to line... I'll warm up in a minute. Don't worry, kids. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Evening, Ian!
Hey, it's Alan Caddick!
How are you, Ian?
I'm on top of the world, Alan. I'm top of the world.
Evening, Eloise!
Yes, Eloise is busy.
She's busy taking calls.
Well, no, busy. I'm not quite sure what Eloise is doing. I haven't got, Eloise, I haven't got all of my songs for the last hour.
Oh, I'll go and get them for you.
No worries. I mean, we've got plenty of time, so there's no rush, but...
Anyway, we need some topics, Ian.
Oh, maybe I have... Oh, no, it's printed all... This is printed up weird. Hang on a minute, Alan. This is all printed weird. No, I don't think... after midnight, we're only playing Florence and the Machine and Joan Jett, so... it's going to be a good hour. Well, Alan, we have an action-packed show this evening.
Do tell.
Well, we have Thomas Walsh and Neil Hannon from the Duckworth-Lewis method in an interview that I pre-recorded earlier in the week.
Oh, cool.
But I forgot to bring in the blooming Duckworth-Lewis method album, so I was supposed to play a song off there, so I'll have to play the song next week, and I'm sorry, Duckworth-Lewis fans, I've balls up there, but I will be playing a song from Pugwash, which is good stuff. So that's good, Alan.
What's in the Coliseum tonight?
Oh, we've got a proper good prize to give away tonight.
Ooh, do tell.
We've got... This is... Hang on, I don't even know what this is. It's technology. I would have had this. Hang on a minute. Look at the way I'm... Get out of that box. It's one of them Sony Walking Men Walkman things. But, like, I guess it's like MP3 or something.
Oh, well, I've got a Sony Walkman, but it's an old cassette radio.
Yeah,
Walkman.
this is better than cassettes. This is MP3s. It's 16 gigabytes.
Interesting.
It's black.
But what's the topic for the Coliseum?
Oasis. Absolute tossers or geniuses?
Call 331231215 if you want to enter the Coliseum.
That's it, and you can win that. That's a proper prize, that. I mean, I've got to say the rules, you know, it's all... There's no real rules. It's decided by the... I can't get the box in the box! So we're doing that.
What other topics have you got?
No, I'm not really sure. I've read... Have you know Ron Weasley?
Rupert Grint.
Yeah, I've got a theory that everybody has seen him.
Well, I haven't.
Oh, well, you've poo-pooed that theory straight. If you've ever seen Rupert Grint, can we try and pinpoint where he is all over the country? 0330 123 1215. And the beautiful South, Alan, are now called the New Beautiful South. I wondered why.
I wondered myself.
It doesn't sound like much of a show, but I promise you it's going to be a good one.
And also we've got the usual callers as well.
Yeah, Alan, can I say one thing to you?
Certainly.
Up yours! Oh, nuts. I've got the blooming wrong thing on the wrong thing. Here we go. That's better. 0330 123 1215. We'll get there eventually, I promise. We'll have a go anyway. Oh, balls. I don't want to go into that. Listen,
Yeah, you're supposed to be talking to me.
All right, shut up, Vinny, you idiot. That's... okay, right. But basically, the studio is... all of the settings on my studio have been lost. Right. And I've ballsed that up as well. That's what I'm trying to do. And for anyone to have retrieved it in the week, no one told me this, no one bothered to tell me this, to have retrieved it in the week would have meant that everyone else's settings would have got lost. I kind of think, yeah, so what? This is, the Sunday night 10 o'clock is obviously the kind of peak time listening for most people. It's the most important show. More important than, what's the fellow who does the breakfast show? The man with the funny forehead. Him and the other fellas. So, but anyway, so we've set it up, but I've got some of the settings wrong, and I've forgotten how to change the settings, so Eloise will come in shortly and do that. Meanwhile, Smudge is on the line. Good evening, Smudge.
Hey, Ian, how you doing?
I'm trying to turn the fader down. There, I'm doing very well, Smudge.
Fantastic. I'm in a bank holiday weekend mood.
Oh, it's bank holiday today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Have you been to the Notting Hill Carnival?
For some of that special sauce?
For some of the special sauce.
That bloke who does that singing on the old Dragon's Den.
Levi Roots has got his own television series now.
I saw that last
Levi
week.
Roots is doing better than me.
Levi Roots is totally better than you, man. I'm doing like a strange voice now for some unknown reason.
Can I ask you a question, Smudge?
Of course you can.
Have you been drinking or taking drugs this evening?
I am totally, absolutely clean.
Well done for you. Hey, listen, it's a sad day today. Simon Dee died, and Simon Dee's my new hero, right?
Who's that?
Exactly. Who is that? But he's my new hero, right? And I just finished reading a book about him yesterday, and I see a lot of parallels between my career and his. And so I tracked down his son yesterday and sent him an email saying, do you think your dad would come on my show? It'd be nice to talk to him and stuff. He died yesterday. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
That's bad timing.
That's put a bit of a downer on the whole of the show, really.
It has. It's not... do you know, I lied to Caddick when I said that tonight's show was going to be good. I think it's going to be pony.
No, it's going to be a good one, Ian.
No.
I know it. I can feel it.
What makes you say that? We've got nothing so far. Nothing.
You could do it as a tribute to the great, whoever he is.
Simon Dee. Simon Dee.
So that means you have to up your game, then.
Well, I could do, but I just don't know. Hang on, line one.
Ian, I know who Simon Dee is.
Oh, who is he?
He was one of the very first DJs on Radio 1.
Caroline, yes.
One of the greatest DJs ever.
Well, thanks,
Alan Tony Blackburn.
Thank you for that, Alan.
Okay.
There we go. That really contributed to the show, didn't it? It just feels like we're walking through concrete tonight, Smudge.
No, it's not. Come on, let's pull it together.
All right, okay. Well, you mentioned the Dragon's Den. Yeah, I've got a topic about the Dragon's Den.
I'm ready.
This seemed like a good idea when I thought of it the other night in bed. Who?
Put some spice in your sauce. No,
yeah.
Sorry.
Who is your third favourite dragon?
Oh, that's a difficult
It's
one.
a good question, isn't it? I'll tell you my one.
Go on.
Peter Jones.
I thought you'd be like maybe he would be second for you, because I know that you like a bit of the Duncan Bannatyne.
Duncan Bannatyne's number one. I know you. I don't want to even give my reasoning. All I want to know is your third favourite dragon.
The woman.
Really?
The woman, because I quite fancy her, if I'm honest.
Ooh, yeah. I'd imagine she'd be very stern. There'd be no messing around. Right, take them off. Right, get it hard. Right, insert. It'll be kind of, straight to the point. There'd be no,
That's what I need, Ian. I need instruction.
Have you ever... Smudge, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am 35.
We can have this conversation in.
Okay.
Have you ever, in an attempt to spice up a slowly, very monotonous sex life, have you ever introduced sex manuals or pornography into the bedroom?
Every night, Ian. Every night. Me and Bend Over.
Bend Over? Did you ever hear Bend Over when he phoned up Clive Bull once?
I'm not sure who Clive Bull is, if I'm honest.
Clive Bull's is my dad, and he does a show on another radio station. He might be on tonight, actually. And Bend Over phoned him up once.
What, to tell him all about his antics?
Yeah, it took me ages to work out what his name meant.
Is he from the South Coast?
Yeah, something like that. Well, Smudge, I really think that you've injected a real pace of inertia into the show.
That's exactly what I'm here for. Thank you very much, Ian.
Is there anything you'd like to say or do before we kick on with Fleetwood Mac?
Just one thing.
Away you go.
Hang on. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Just the one thing. You ready?
Okay, yes.
What about the weather? Is it gonna rain? You can ask without any reply. But ask about the that's a different matter. They'll all reply. They're tasty, tasty, very, very tasty. They're very tasty. How'd you like your eggs?
I wouldn't be... If I were you listening to this now, I'd switch off. It's gonna be absolute cack tonight.
One thing you'll hear. They're tasty, tasty.
Very, very tasty! They're very tasty!
They're very tasty.
Good evening.
Thank you, Smudge. Yeah, it's going to be rubbish tonight. I wouldn't bother. There's got to be something on telly in there. Oh, the Beatles are on Radio 2. Go and listen to that. It's like a whole Beatles weekend. If you do want to stick around and join in the hilarious laugh riot that is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio, 0330 123 1215. Let's see if we can kick this up the backside, shall we? Oh, I don't have a clue what's going on tonight. It's going to be balls. Seriously, go. Honestly, man, if you're listening to this, I just don't bother. Go and make love to someone. Go and knock one out. Go and watch the telly. Go and do whatever. Just this is going to be absolute guff tonight. We got one bit. No. One bit that'll be good. We got Duckworth Lewis method coming on later on. We recorded earlier on, but they asked me. I'm in terrible. They asked me to play a specific song off the album. They sing a song live in the thing, and the full interview will be available to download as a podcast, minus their song for legal reasons. I don't know why. Probably Monday or Tuesday. But they asked me to play a song off the album, and I've forgotten what the blooming song was. And I'm an idiot for doing that. And loads of people are calling in. Hang on a second. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I have a coding message.
Oh, yes, go on.
Does 514 EEE.
Lovely, thank you very much for that. I'm getting a phone call. Hang on a second. Yes, hello?
Read them out to me quickly and I'll remember.
I haven't got the... Hang on a minute. This is Eloise?
Yeah?
Where are you?
I'm coming back from a festival.
Well, who's the fella that's here with me tonight, then? I thought that was you.
He looks like me. He should have his wig on.
He does look like you in a really short, tarty skirt.
Anyhow, do you have the album?
All right, did we find the album?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Can you read out the song titles for the real Eloise, you fake?
Do you want me to read them out in full?
Read out the full title. She's going to remember which song they asked me to play.
Okay, the coin toss.
Remember if you read them out to me.
He's reading them out. Can you?
I am.
Oh, hang on. She can't hear you.
Can you not hear me?
Right, you read them and I'll read them. I'll say.
Okay, the coin toss.
The coin toss. Shut up. The coin toss. Eloise, are you listening to me? Turn the... I can't believe I'm saying this, my producer. Turn your radio off. Hello? Turn the radio off. This is my producer. Right, okay, the coin toss.
Okay.
Right, that's one. That's not it. Go on.
The Age of Revolution.
The Age of... The Age of Revolution.
No.
No.
Gentlemen and Players.
Gentlemen and Players.
No.
This is This is not going to get us a Sony. Yes, go on, next one.
The Sweet Spot.
The Sweet Spot.
What's that?
Oh, Jesus. The Sweet Spot.
Oh, yeah, it could have been that one.
It was that one, was it?
Yeah, I think it was that one.
You're just saying that because you want to go and take some more, I don't know, drug or something.
Just read the other one, just so I can be sure.
Oh, Jim, we've got to read the whole album to her. This is terrible. I tell you what, stay there. I'll play some adverts. We'll do it while the adverts are on, shall we?
Yeah, go put the adverts on. It's 25.
Stupid woman.
DirectGov, the nation's official website.
So, I'm all over the shop. This is awful. Oh, nuts. Hang on a minute. What we need is one of these. Hang on. There we go.
Iain Lee.
All this with contract
It's about
negotiations.
love and life. And live radio wrestling matches.
Right,
Iain Lee
yeah.
on Absolute Radio.
Okay, so then we have one of these.
Line 1.
Yeah, okay, then we have that, and then we go to there. Thomas Walsh. No, that's not it. That's the interview. We're going to play that in a little bit. Oh, balls. Then we're going to go for... Why is that not working now? Then we're going to go for that. There we go. There we go. So, you're not the real Eloise.
No.
Why didn't you say that when I've been calling you Eloise all evening?
Sorry.
Well, I'm going to call you Eloise for the rest of the evening.
That's all right.
I should say the show's normally better than this. It's not your fault. No, it's my fault entirely. I'll shoulder the responsibility for it. The first 22 minutes tonight, an absolute stinker. And with contract negotiations going on at this very second with Mr. Grace as to whether I stay on after halfway through September or not. It's a bad time. So when this is done, can you put it through a computer and make it sound good?
Yeah.
Just so that Mr. Grace thinks we did.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Good show. Right, let me take a couple of calls, then we'll have Duckworth Lewis and the first part of that interview. Let's go to Christian. Good evening, Christian.
Right, mate, all right. My favourite Dragons are Theo.
No, I don't want your favourite, I want your third favourite. Hello, Christian? Christian? Where's he gone? Christian? Christian! Right, hang on a minute. Let's hang up on him. I should be able to do... if we hang up on him... let's see. I should be able to just call him straight back. Hang on a second. Oh, hang on. You're calling him back, are you? Good work. Let's try him again.
My favourite's Duncan.
No, Christian, your third favourite.
Yeah, it's Theo. My favourite's Duncan, and it's not James.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how you get there. I just want to know your third favourite.
Theo. I meant to say Theo is my third, but I said first by mistake because I was nervous because I was on the radio.
It is nerve-wracking being on the radio, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's your third favourite.
Yeah.
And if you had to kill one of the dragons, which one would you kill?
That woman.
Okay, thanks for that, Christian.
No worries.
Good evening, there we go. It's off to a real humdinger of a start. Let's go to Anthony. Good evening, Anthony.
Good evening, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's a terrible show tonight, mate. Terrible show.
I know, terrible start. What's Eloise doing outside?
I don't know what she's doing outside. Probably making out with boys. You know, she's a teenager. She's experimenting.
What time is she meant to be in the studio, Ian?
Well, you know what? Every now and then she's allowed to have some time off. The other Eloise who's here is nice.
Is it? Oh, you've got two Eloise?
Yeah, there's two. There's another one here, and she's nice.
Yeah. That one. How's your weekend, Ian? All good?
Yeah, this isn't going to be the phone call that saves the show, is it, Anthony? If I'm completely honest, this isn't going to be the one that makes everyone go, he's back. He's back. It's, have
you got any subjects for tonight's show, Ian?
Yeah, they're all rubbish, though.
No, go on, go for it and go on.
All right, these are the ones I've got. I want to make an album entirely out of bonus tracks.
That's not bad.
Because, you know, like hidden tracks, and sometimes you put a CD in, and if you rewind it, you get, like a song and songs that are... So if we maybe make an album out of bonus tracks...
Yeah, that sounds good, yeah.
I'm going to let people adopt presenters. So you can, like, say, I want Ben Jones, and you have Ben Jones. You own Ben Jones. Ben Jones is your monkey.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to read from a biography later on, and you've got to guess whose that is.
Yeah, cool.
Have you ever seen Ron Weasley?
Yes, I have in my own town.
Ah, OK. Tell me exactly where and when you saw him, please.
Right, I was on the market, Ian, helping out on the market.
Yeah.
And a market man saw him at the cash machine.
Yep.
And he came past the stall, and he came to the stall. He bought some batteries and it's an autograph.
Fantastic. There you go. That's Ron Weasley. I've completely screwed up all the timings here. Things that we know are rubbish. For example, Chinese medicine. Are people with nervous tics allowed to drive? Because I had a driver the other day who was twitching away like a good un.
Was it?
And why the
Where was that?
In a car. And why the beautiful South now called the new beautiful South?
They're pretty good, Ian. You've got to get people calling in, like...
Yeah, they're not the best. Listen, this is what I'm going to do, Anthony. I'm going to play a song, then we're going to play the interview with Neil Hannon and Thomas Walsh from Duckworth Lewis. Yeah. Then we'll play a song by them, and then we're going to kick this show right up the backside, yeah?
Yeah, you know it, Ian. You know that.
You know it, Anthony? High five me! High five me, brother! There we go, that's what I'm talking about. We're getting there. We're getting there. Duckworth Lewis coming up next. They are delightful gentlemen, and I've got a little bit of a man crush on both of them, so I may get my penis out.
My girl's ready to take control. She just blows my mind.
Thomas Walsh.
Yes.
Neil Hannon.
Leanie.
That's me.
Not Leanie. Not Dave. What did they call you? Dave Edmonds on BBC News. What was it?
Dave
Hammond.
Gorman. What was it? Hammond. Yeah. Which was odd.
And did you correct them, or did you do that polite thing of going, yes, that's that?
Luckily, it was in the trailer,
yeah.
so
right.
I wasn't actually sitting there being called the wrong name. When, if you were, you would have to correct them because, that's a slight on your family honour.
I've got a friend of my mum's who thinks my name is Lee, thinks my first name is Lee, and she keeps calling me Lee, and it's gone beyond the stage where I can say, well, actually, that's my last name.
If you don't stamp on it immediately...
You're there.
You're
there forever.
Life, yeah.
The Duck... I can't speak today.
Come on.
Spit it out. The Duckworth-Lewis method.
Yes.
You've done an album about cricket.
Yes,
of course we have.
Can I put my cards on the table?
Oh, you're going to say you don't like cricket.
I don't like cricket.
Oh!
I know, and
I love it.
I've got you here on false pretenses. I do like the album. I guess the point that we should say is that if you don't like cricket, it's still a mighty fine pop record.
Well, in fact,
Thank you.
You're the perfect example of someone who, for some reason, doesn't like the game of gods.
I just don't get it.
And yet enjoys the album for what it is, which is a bunch of good tunes and some lovely...
First of all, how did you two get together?
Chat room, was it?
You pretended to be a 16-year-old girl and...
Stone man.
I was grooming him.
We actually met at Graham... It's very, very rock and roll, but I was Graham Linehan's wedding band.
Oh, OK.
My pugwash incarnation, and I went to do the wedding, and of course, everyone was there, comedic-wise, and I met Neil. Neil asked for lending my guitar. To play
I
songs
was the
of
only
love.
grumpy one who wasn't in the least sociable. But, God, he can't stop once he's got the guitar wrapped around him. Do that Kinks song. Do it, I dare you. There's a Kinks lyric on the mug.
Won't be the same without Madonna. That's the afternoon thing.
What album's that from?
It's on something else.
Oh, I don't know
67.
that one. Oh, no, maybe I should have that somewhere. Muswell Hillbillies is a good record, an underrated record, I think.
It's underrated because it's not one of the best.
It's got a good cover, though, isn't it?
It's got a great cover.
I live just around the corner from that pub.
And then Neil, you're Muswell Hill, man.
I lived in Muswell Hill for a few years, yes.
Whereabouts in Muswell?
On
you don't
Muswell Hill Road.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say where I live because the freaks will come round. There's a guy who hangs outside La Porchetta who's I can say bonkers, I think, quite categorically. Yeah. He wears two...
that's probably Miggy, my old drummer.
It could be.
Yeah.
He wears two Bluetooth things in his ears, and every time he sees me, he's like, "Hey, Mr. TV Man, Mr. TV Man!" And it's I saw it. I walked out of my flat the other day, and he was walking past, and so I just turned and went straight back in.
Where I live in Dublin, I've just moved there, and there is a lovely drunk who will stand on that corner and just barracks me every time I go back, just going, National Express! What?
Oh, man, they're fun, aren't they? Anyway, so we're supposed to talk about you two, sorry.
Yeah, so we played a wedding.
We went to a wedding, yes.
Yeah, and nothing happened. It was a nice night.
Yeah.
Got drunk. But
any punch-ups?
No.
Okay.
An old man fell over the wedge, which is the sound
monitor.
coming back thing in front of the bands, with a point, and he was about 80. That was funny. And then Chris Morris bought me a pint of Smittix, and I hate Smittix, but I drank it.
You drank it?
Because if he'd given me a pint of pee, I probably would have gone for it.
And then you made a band.
And then we 8 months later.
We really must move along in the time.
This story. I feel like we're living it in real time at the moment.
I'm just sending messages to a few people.
Yeah,
right. Okay. What happened was.
Yes.
Then a few months down the line, you were doing a charity single for Irish epilepsy.
Yes.
And he did a fantastic Christmas song called Tinsel and Marzipan. And so I was in the car. We were going down to do my vocal in their studio. And it was the 2005 Ashes was on.
Yeah.
That's cricket, by the way.
That's the cricket, isn't it? And that's the one we won, that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
That
was the series
and they all got drunk.
All time.
Yes.
Great series.
Okay, first time we won it in 18 years.
And I was desperate for information. And this is Irish radio. And, you get the cricket reports on Irish sport reports.
Yeah.
Like, some way down after, synchronised car tipping.
Septic tank show.
Yeah, that's right. So I said, turn it up. You won't care, but I really need to know this. And...
I just went, what? I played the game when I was a kid.
Oh, so you did suddenly...
I went...
Yeah, it's like we don't just have ELO in common, we have cricket now. It's brilliant.
Two things I'll never sell.
Now, you very kindly said you're going to play a song. You're doing a session later on. It's for Jeff, is it?
Yeah.
Don't bother doing that. But do you mind singing us a song?
Of course
okay, which one are we going to do?
We did a single.
Oh, of course,
he's clever. He's
nice.
clever. Well done.
Yeah, us rock and roll people, you just remember that we have a single in.
I've got nothing to play.
I didn't think you
Then
wanted a
clap in
guitar.
this. You clap in this one.
No, well, I'll clap.
Yeah.
You must follow my lead.
Okay.
And so, if it's too loud, it should be okay. I'll just
Well,
blast it.
let's see how it goes. If it's too loud, then you
This
know.
is meeting Mr. Me and Dad about going to Pakistan in a VW camper van. It'll make sense when you hear it. I don't count myself in.
Woke up from a dream Thursday morning. Mr. Me and Dad to me was calling. Yeah. Got Ducky on the phone, and when he'd stopped yawning, I said, pack up your bags, we're going to Pakistan. 'Cause we're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. Meeting Mr. Me and Dad. When we get to Pakistan, in a VW camper van, we're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. Meeting Mr. Me and Dad. It's our historical, phantasmagorical destiny. Well, everywhere we go, people know us. Hello. When we lose our way, people show us. Second door or not. When we break down, people tow us. And send us on the way with a smile and a little wave. Hey, 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 'cause we're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. Meeting Mr. Me and Dad. When we get to Pakistan, in a VW camper van, we're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. Meeting Mr. Me and Dad. It's our historical, phantasmagorical destiny. You enjoying the English show, Mr. Lewis? Oh yes, Douglas. I'm having a whale of a time. It's gonna take a while, but when we get there, Mr. Me and Dad will be met there. Ooh, shake him by the hand, and he'll say, wait there. While I get my guitar, I'm a rock and roll star like you. 'Cause we're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. We're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. When we get to Pakistan, in a VW camper van, we're meeting Mr. Me and Dad. Oh, meeting Mr. Me and Dad. It's our historical, phantasmagorical destiny. It's our historical, phantasmagorical destiny. Just like that.
Fantastic.
Myself.
Oh, I had a big grin on my face there like an idiot watching that. That was lovely. Thank you for that, gentlemen.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Okay, that was the first. There's more Duckworth Lewis coming up later on. Then we're going to play a song by Pungosh, which is the other band that Thomas Walsh is in, and is fan-flipping-tastic. Right, okay, yeah, Sunday evening. It's a very odd, stilted, not a brilliant show. Eloise is here. Good evening, Eloise.
Hello.
Yes, okay. I know why it's not a very good show tonight.
Okay, go on.
I'm not angry about anything. I've had quite an all-right week. I'm not angry about anything. If I'm not angry, then there's no point in me being on the radio, I don't think. So if you can call in and make me angry, 0330 123 1215, that might be... it must have been something that happened this week that annoyed me. Anything annoyed you, Eloise?
It's been quite a peaceful week.
Yeah, it's been a very peaceful week. There must be something... I kind of had a whole week without getting angry about something. Just done a lot of swimming. Did some yoga. I did yoga yesterday for the first time in months, and now I can't walk properly but that's not going to be angry.
Normal yoga.
What do you mean?
I don't know, there's all different types, isn't there?
There's that hot yoga where you get really hot and sweat. There's probably sex yoga somewhere. Yeah. It was normal yoga, I believe, where you do... I'll do a yoga pose. On. This is, I think this is eagle up a tree or something. Oh, man, I actually just crushed a nut doing that. Jesus. So I can do that.
It looks more like the Karate Kid.
Yeah, it does a bit Karate Kid, doesn't it? They're remaking the Karate Kid.
Are they?
With Jackie Chan I was telling someone this yesterday. I said, with Jackie Chan, they went, what part's he playing? He's doing Mr. Miyagi, with Jackie Chan and Will Smith's son as the kid. Yeah, no, that's... answer those phones, Eloise, said, throwing a pencil at the floor. 033012312. Let's rattle through some of these calls, shall we? Rob is on the phone. Good evening, Rob.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right. We're getting there slowly.
Right, good. You know who I am. We've talked before, yes?
I don't... Well, remind me who you are. Are you the fella that floated in the police station?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, Barry from Watford, if you're listening, it's the fella who floated in a police station. Barry from Watford is obsessed with you.
Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that.
Good lad, Rob. What can we do for you?
Well, yeah, I was going to see something else weird that happened to me.
Okay, can you do me a favour? Can you turn your radio off?
Yeah, you got hell round. Is that what you call it, hell round?
No, it's the delay. Don't try and get technical with me. It's the delay. It's a 7-second delay, so it's just causing an echo.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not turning you off.
Okay, yeah. Well, look, I mean, like, basically, right, you know that I profess to have had a number of very strange experiences, yeah?
Yes, you profess to have had a number of very strange...
Yes.
The show, by the way, dear listener, the show picked up at exactly 11:15. Yes, Rob, OK.
Right. Now, look, I've had a number of extremely strange experiences, and I'll tell you another one that I had.
Please do.
One time, again, okay, right, listen. Again, I was in jail, right?
OK,
now,
so a lot of these stories seem to happen in prison, Rob.
So I absolutely no idea. It's something to do with the criminals.
What criminal?
Because I was never actually a criminal, not like a natural criminal. I was someone who fell in with the wrong people and went off the track.
Okay, so had you committed a crime?
Yes, I did. I stole cars.
Okay, well,
that's okay. So that's 15 years. I stole cars.
That's why you ended up in prison, Rob, for stealing cars, not because you were hanging around.
Of course, yes. But on paper, obviously, the police would say yes, he's a criminal. But I don't look at myself as a criminal. No, listen.
Sorry, Rob. Just to pick you up on that. But you may not look at yourself as a criminal, but you are a criminal.
Well, what if I haven't committed a crime in 10 years?
Oh, no, you're a reformed criminal, but stealing cars, we'd agree, stealing cars is a crime.
Of course.
OK. So, on to your fantastic experience that you had in prison. Was it getting bombed?
Right.
No.
OK, right. I became aware, that this guy was watching me all the time.
I bet he was.
A double cell, right?
Good-looking lad, are you, Rob?
Sorry?
Are you a good-looking lad? Pretty face?
I'm not ugly.
Pretty face? Smooth skin?
No. I bet he was.
Pert buttocks?
Sorry?
OK, so he was looking at you, yes?
Right, yeah. And he was always watching me. Yeah, he was in a double cell, right? We're sort of locked in this double cell.
Yes.
And I realised that he was always observing me.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, OK, well, look, what I'm going to do is make him aware that I am aware that he's observing me.
OK, yes.
And And his reaction was really quite strange. He sort of looked away and sort of went into a bit of a huff.
Yeah.
So I thought, what the hell's going on here? So I started making him more aware.
By bending over slowly?
That I was aware that he was watching me.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Yeah. And so, I sort of carried on doing this until it actually became quite a pantomime, where I was letting him know that he was always watching me, right?
Right, yes.
And, at one stage, he jumped up off the seat. There's a seat in the cell, the table. He jumped off the seat, went to the end of the cell, turned around, and I used my finger, I went, right, I'm watching you, man. And he stopped dead in time. I mean, it's not as if he was frozen, like a mummy you'd see at Madame Tussauds.
Yeah.
He actually went 2D. It looked as if he became a film.
So hang on, sorry, say this again. I was busy sending an email then. You did what? He went how?
He suddenly stood up, right? And he walked to one end of the cell by the door, turned around, swirled around. And as he swirled around, I knew he'd have me back under observation. So I used my finger, and I went, bang, I'm watching him.
Yeah.
And he actually went 2D. The guy stopped in time.
Right.
Honestly, I swear to God.
Can I ask you a
The guy
question,
stopped in
Robert?
time.
Can I ask you a question?
Hey?
Had you been taking
Don't
any?
say.
Had you been taking any drugs at all?
Oh. No.
And he stopped in time and went 2D.
Two-dimensional. The actual image of the individual became two-dimensional.
Jeez. Well, Rob, listen, maybe...
I know, it's heavy stuff, man.
Steady on. What's your name? Yes. OK, well, thank you for that, Rob. Call in again with more of your...
Sorry, just to inform the world,
yes.
You know, there is other things going on, you know, beyond the rail, you know, one step beyond and all that. There is other stuff going on, really.
Okay.
And, you know, I think it's about time we start to wake up. Wake to this bit, my man.
Jeez. Thank you for that, Rob. Did you hear that, Eloise?
Yeah, strange.
This guy once floated in a police station. That's. I had an email from some guy called Lee Porter via my website saying, "Dear Ian, I have to say I was previously a fan of yours, but after seeing with my own eyes your vicious comments on Richard Hammond, I've decided I will not listen or support such a complete and utter..." He uses the C word. "Please, do us all a favour and crawl back under the rock you came from, as wishing that kind of ill on anyone is reprehensible." I don't remember ever wishing any ill on Richard Hammond. I mean, I don't like him. I mean, I've met him, he's a nice lad. I don't like him as a TV presenter. I think he's bland and insipid, but he's a nice bloke. But I'm trying to think what I've wished on Richard. This guy, I've emailed, I've emailed Lee Porter at, to find Lee Porter at blueyonder.co.uk to find out what it is I've said that's bad about him, but we'll find out. Yes, anyway. Right, let's rattle through a couple more quick calls and then we'll, yes, line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, you're calling up for someone to get you angry.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, you're going to be unemployed next week.
Oh, up yours. Got a few more weeks here, just yet. I've got so many calls. Let's rattle through these. Alistair.
Ah, yes, about time. Not about time, but it's about time. Patience is a virtue. I've not been with you for a long time now. I've been away on my travels, you see.
Okay, right.
And I just tuned in this evening, and you're still on the air, so I'm very happy to hear that.
I'm on the air for the next few weeks at the very least.
Oh, well, I heard mid-September's the big one for you, but I wish you all the best in that respect. But I've got a load of things I want to speak to you about. Will you let me afford the time?
Well, it depends if they're interesting or not, mate.
Well, let me start with the lowest of my interest, the worst one.
Are you sure you want to start at the lowest? Because I've got...
What? Yeah, go on.
Because I've got I've literally got 8-9 people here on the lines ready to go.
Yeah, but, Ian, I've been waiting for about half an hour.
43 minutes. Okay, but hey, listen, that don't matter. I've got a new Eloise in tonight who doesn't quite work the phones in the same way. So it doesn't matter how long you've been waiting. If I think you're rubbish, I'll cut you off.
Oh, dear. Well, oh, okay, you've put me under sort of what we call in the game as pressure.
Well, yeah, listen, man, it's not a free ride coming on this show. You've got to work.
Yeah, I know, you're right, but, you know, well, let me start off then. Let me say my...
You've not said anything yet. Say something!
Well, the band Journey, I think they're underrated. My favourite song is Separate Ways, and I don't understand why. We don't get to hear that on the radio a lot.
On the scale of interest, right, in your topics, where would you have put that point about you liking Journey?
-9.
Okay. Come on, listen, Alistair, come in with the most interesting one you've got. Come in with the big one.
Neil Young. Everybody's got a favourite Neil Young song, and what you should do, you have a competition. They should ring in and sing a couple of lines from it, as opposed to just tell you what their favourite Neil Young song was.
Okay, well let's try it. Could you sing a couple of lines from your favourite Neil Young song?
As long as you don't mind my bad voice, but I'm going to go straight away. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson with a long blonde hair, la 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 la. That's all I know. Most of it.
Okay, I'll do mine. A man needs a maid. Dum dum. A man needs a maid.
I'll tell you what, on a scale of 10, that's definitely a 9.
Get in there, fella. Get in there!
And I'm not even trying to give it the big one. I'm being honest. I'm impressed with that. I do recognise the track as well. My favourite album, by the way, is Harvest Moon by Neil Young.
Harvest Moon's a good album. Hey, I've just realised... Hang on a second. Just stay there. Sorry. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
I'll light the fire. You place the flowers in the vase that you brought today.
Alistair, should I tell him or do you want to? That's a Graham Nash song.
Ah, balls, I can't win, can I?
No, you can't. Well, Alistair, listen, it's been been good talking to you.
Oh, you're not going to leave me already, are you, sir?
Well, go on then, one more.
Well, I was desperate to say that, you should let people phone in for requests. Never play them, but give them the opportunity of just pretending they've got to hear their song that you never hear. Like Virgin was always going to be a station back in the glory days of being an album station.
But we're absolute. We're absolute now.
But I know. But that was a philosophy. But
yeah, but that's a different radio station, man. This is absolute.
Fair dinkum. Look, can I just have a request?
Okay, listen. Go on. I will play it. What do you want?
Joe Satriani, Flying in a Blue Dream, and also I wanted to say you've got to check out a video on YouTube.
No, I haven't. He was getting a bit boring towards the end, wasn't he? He was chancing it. 0330 123 12 No requests here. Here's Guns N' Roses.
Used to say, live and let live. Iain
Absolute Radio.
Now I'm angry. Now I'm angry because this Lee Porter is a muppet. I guess, right, this dude, Lee Porter, and I'm going to put his email up on... I've sent it to the real Eloise. She's going to put it on the Absolute website. We have a section on there, fan mail, where it's people who hate me writing emails and stuff. If you want to go absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee, go and look. There's a whole heap of fun things there. Right, and this Lee Porter, who says, after seeing with my own eyes your vicious comments on Richard Hammond, I've decided that I will not listen to or support such a complete and utter C-word. Me, right? He's seen these with his own eyes. And I mentioned this. My wife has just texted me. James has just emailed in. Simon has just emailed in. It was Stuart Lee that has made comments about Richard Hammond.
Someone just called me to say that.
It was Stuart Lee. Not me. So Lee.Porter at blueyonder.co.uk, you absolute numpty. I've sent him a really... where's the reply I've sent him? Hang on a second. This is the reply I've sent him. Hang on a second, a minute. So I should be doing a radio show, but this guy's annoyed me beyond annoyance. Good mind to go and kick his door down and... Well, I'll do that. Hang on a second. We'll get there in a second, Eloise, don't you worry. By the way, this is me, Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. There's only a few weeks left of me doing Sunday nights. Well, my contract runs out middle of September. See what happens. Not been renewed yet. Here we go. This is my reply. Why's my phone taking so long to boot up? Because it's an iPhone and they're pony. Get your facts right. It wasn't me. Do a bit of research and find out who it really was. And then apologise for what you called me, if you have the decency. Cowards like you who attack without thinking are terrible people. Will you have the balls to apologise to me? Let's see. All the best, Iain. Let's see if this muppet has the guts to write back. He won't, because he's a dick. We got a load of people right. Who's been on the longest? Fleetwood Mac has. Yes, Fleetwood Mac. Hello. Oh, you've waited 40 minutes and your signal is absolutely terrible. That's the way it works sometimes, kids. Go to Joe. We've got Joe. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, Joe. I'm good. Yes.
Good. I've just been back from the Notting Hill Carnival.
Oh, did you go to Notting Hill Carnival?
Yes, and I'm going to go
a place I never ever want to go to as long as I live. I can't think of a worse experience.
Listen to me, my friend. I'm making an invitation. You come with me tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can go and dance to some reggae music. We can drink some rum punch. We can eat some jerk chicken.
Okay. I don't like reggae. I don't drink alcohol, and I'm a vegetarian.
Well, just come down and just, look at the people, eh?
I'm going to be staying in all day tomorrow and playing the Batman on my Xbox.
Hey, listen, you should be more annoyed at this Mr. Porter business.
He's a knob.
He's a knob. Because that's Stuart Lee. He's much more funnier than you,
up yours. Up yours. Although Stuart Lee is actually much more funnier than me. Let's go to... Mr. Naughty, you've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2... 1. There we go. That's it. Go on there. Fleetwood Mac, yes. Fleetwood Mac, yes. Terrible line, dude. Terrible line. Mikey.
Hello.
Yes.
Iain, I've got something that might wind you up.
Go on.
X Factor.
Not mental people and slags.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's so interesting about that? 3 years. and going.
I've never been a fan of the X Factor. It always makes me slightly uncomfortable when they have mentally ill people on there, which is 85% of them. But now they're in a massive arena being watched by 2,000 people.
I know. Why the sudden change?
It's balls, if you ask me, Mikey. Balls!
Exactly.
There we go. You've got me angry now. We're warming up now. We're warming up. Right. I need 2 people to play, we've got the Coliseum. I need 2 people. One person to argue that Oasis are geniuses, another to argue that Oasis are tossers. Eloise, they're the only calls I want you to put through now. One saying they're geniuses, one saying they're tossers. One of you will win a Sony Walkman MP3 player type thing. Lovely. Right, let's see if... Eloise, have we got anybody who wants to play the Coliseum? Okay.
Jamie.
Jamie, we've got Jamie. Okay, let's... this is it. This is a proper prize. This is... Jamie, you're on the air. Good evening, Jamie.
You all right, Ian?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Yeah, not bad.
So you're phoning up on the side saying that Oasis are good or bad?
They are rubbish.
They've split up!
They might say that, dude.
The thing is, you know that in a week's time they'll be back together, which is... But let's enjoy the moment that Oasis are no longer together. Let's dig that, shall we?
Well, that's if he doesn't get a part of Parker in Thunderbird.
Exactly. So you're saying they're rubbish. Have we got someone to say that they're good, Eloise?
Not yet. No one's saying they're good.
Hang on a minute. So of all the Absolute Radio listeners, no one has called in to say that Oasis are good. Well, okay. 0330 123. This may be the easiest Coliseum we've ever had, Jamie. You may just walk through this. 0330 123 1215. Hey, listen, you don't have to believe that Oasis are good. You just need to put forward the best argument. The way it works is that Jamie's going to say they're rubbish and argue that. We need someone to argue that they are good, and then we put it to the open vote as to who made the best argument. Not whether they're right or wrong, but who made the best argument. Jamie, stay there. We'll come back to you in a few minutes if we find someone who wants to defend them.
Thank you.
Cheers, my dears. You stay there. What a polite young man he is. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number there. Let's go to... hang on. Caddick, you've been on about 8 times already.
Play that, Ian, and I want to put my name down for the Coliseum.
You've been on the Coliseum before.
But I've got a point to prove to myself that I can win.
No, but I don't think you can, Alan.
Well, I've got good argument saying Oasis are the best band in the world.
But listen, I can't let you come on the Coliseum. Well, let's hear your argument.
Well, I feel Oasis have done many brilliant songs like Don't Look Back in Anger, Champagne Supernova, but the best one has to be Wonderwall. And when they played the Ryoko Arena to a sellout crowd...
You can go your own way, go your own way.
Right, I think we may have someone who wants to argue that Oasis... Peter!
Hello, mate. They paid to 250,000 people at Netball.
Hang on, we've not started yet. We've not started.
Right.
Okay, do you know how this feature works? Oh, gee.
They spoke to 250,000 people at
Peter,
Netball.
we've not started.
Right. Tell me when you started then.
Okay, turn your radio off, Pete.
Turn my radio off, Rob.
Okay, right, here we go.
Are you brave enough to enter the Coliseum?
Coliseum, okay, right.
Yeah, 2 I am.
Okay, are you?
Yeah, man, let's go.
Okay, right, listen. This is going to be... Well done, Eloise, you picked a nutter. And I mean that in a nice way. Right, Jamie, say hello to Pete.
Hello, Pete. Hello, Jamie.
Now, do either of you gentlemen know how this works?
Yeah. I don't, no.
Who was that who says they don't?
Pete.
Okay. Right. Jamie, do you think you could explain it to Pete?
Okay, we've got 30 seconds, I believe it was, to make our point.
20 seconds?
20 seconds.
That's all right.
To make our point, to make our argument as to whether Oasis are good or bad.
Right, no problem. That's no problem to me, yeah?
First 5 people to agree or disagree decide the winner.
So you got that, Pete? You starts off... Jamie goes first. He has 20 seconds to make his point. You then have 20 seconds to make your point, Pete.
Right, no problem. That's cool, yeah?
Okay, then Jamie has 10 seconds to come back on your point.
Yeah.
Then you've got 10 seconds to come back on his point.
Right, no, that's no problem. Oasis are the best rock and roll band ever, man. I've no problem with that at all,
We've not started.
Right, go on, yeah?
And then you both have 5 seconds argument to close your arguments, and then we put it to the public vote. And the first person to get 5 votes wins this fabulous Sony Walkman 16GB MP3 player.
Right, no problem. Go ahead then, yeah?
Okay, so hang on, I'm just writing down. Jamie is saying they're rubbish, and Pete is saying they're good. Okay, so Jamie, hang on, I will do the stopwatch on my watch, hang on. Right, Jamie, your 20 seconds starts now.
They have massively overinflated egos. They think they're bigger than the Beatles. They think they're bigger than Jesus. They are arrogant, rude, no-manners people. And all their songs sound the same. And they're living off their past glory to their first album. They're dining out on that. And they're just not very nice people.
Oh, hang on, that's okay. Well, I'm sure they're delightful people, but the image they give, I'm sure that in the real world they are absolutely charming gentlemen. Pete, you think you can do better than that?
I do, yeah.
Okay, your 20 seconds, Pete, starts now.
Right, 5 lads from Manchester, from Bonage in Manchester, who came from absolutely nothing to play for the biggest gathering of people that Britain had ever seen, who released
Steady.
Some of the greatest albums England ever seen since the Beatles, yeah? They don't expect to be bigger than the Beatles.
Okay, Pete, your time's up. Well done. You did very, very well there. Okay. Jamie, you've now got 10 seconds to counter Pete's argument, okay?
Okay.
Jamie, your 10 seconds starts now.
First album, fairly decent, that's about it. And they live on that since day one, and they do think they are better than the Beatles. They want to be the Beatles, and Liam thinks he's...
Time up, okay. Pete? Pete, steady.
Right.
Steady, Tiger. Calm down. Your 10 seconds starts now.
The best debut album of all time, voted by Q. They don't want to be the Beatles, they want to homage them, yeah?
They want to do what?
They want to homage them.
They want to do what to them, Pete?
They want to homage them, yeah?
They want to homage them, do they?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Wow, and do you think the Beatles would let them homage them?
I'm sure John Lennon and Paul McCartney would, and Ringo Starr and George Harrison would.
Those are the Beatles. He named all 4 Beatles. If we were giving a prize away for that, you'd have just won a prize. Jamie, you've got 5 seconds to sum up your argument, starting now.
I don't think they're a good role model for the youth to stay with drugs.
Okay, I believe. Okay, we've got to be careful. We're dubious territory, but yes, I believe they haven't acknowledged that they may have done naughty things in the past. Although, of course, I'm sure they're all completely clean, straight and sober and God-fearing gentlemen this evening. Of course they are. Pete, you've got 5 seconds starting now to sum up.
They give up drugs and they let loads of people know that it was wrong, yeah?
Yeah, they did do that. Okay, well, those are good. Let's move away from that. But yes, they did do that. All right, fellas, listen. I'm going to play Ian Brown. When we come back, we'll have that and then some adverts. When we come back, we're going to take the votes straight to air and we're going to find out who won, okay?
Are you going to ring me back then, yeah?
No, can you stay... Have we called you back yet, Pete?
No, you haven't,
Pete, we'll call you back straight away. Stay there, fella.
Right, cheers, man.
Good lad, okay. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. Right, Eloise, if you call him back, and don't answer any more calls, and I will take some calls straight to air after this. Ian Brown, Stella Far. I quite like this song, actually. Then some adverts, and then your chance to decide who won. Was it Jamie, who was saying that Oasis are rubbish? And was it Pete, who was saying they were brilliant? And, of course, they're all, I'm sure, charming gentlemen, and all completely clean and sober. Well done.
First time.
No, that's not right. Ian Lee. Absolute
Radio.
2 brave gladiators batter each other in the ring as we enter the Coliseum.
He knows how to say it, unlike Ben Jones, who turns out is a muppet and can't say a simple thing. Right. So, we've got Jamie, who was arguing that Oasis are rubbish. Is that right, Jamie?
They are rubbish.
Okay, and Pete, who was arguing that they're brilliant.
Mad for it, yes.
Sorry? Yeah, Pete, do you...
Mad for it.
Yeah, mad for it. Pete, do you actually believe this, or are you just saying this to get on the radio?
No, man, I believe it. I'm the biggest. I've been there since 1995, since What's the Story Morning Glory came out, man. I'm the biggest Oasis fan you ever meet in your life, yeah?
OK, I didn't get much of that, but thank you. Fellas, stay there. Listen, it's now up to the baying public. 0330 123 1215. You get to decide who wins? It was actually quite a nice prize, which I wouldn't mind myself. Come straight to air. I just want to know Jamie, who was saying they were rubbish, or Pete, who was saying they were good. The first one to get to 5 votes wins. And then we can play ZZ Top. So, line 2. Was it Jamie or was it Pete?
Which one didn't use libel as much? Was it Jamie?
Well, they both kind of use quite a bit of libel. Yeah. I think I covered our asses there by apologising and saying that, of course, Oasis. Can I just say one more time? Oasis are all delightful people, I'm sure, and of course don't take drugs. They may have done in the past. Who hasn't? But they're all clean and wonderful and mature now. Well done, them. There we go. That's us covered.
Well done.
I think Pete.
Blur anyway.
Yeah, let's not do that whole debate now. I think Pete used less libel.
Pete, then, yeah.
OK, let's vote for Pete. Well done for using less libel. Thank you very much. Let's go to line 6. Line 6. Was it Jamie or was it Pete?
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
OK, it's Frank Sidebottom calling us up there. That's which is nice. Pete, you use less libel. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, well, listen, man, Oasis sound a bit libelous. It's not about the publicity they get, it's about the music they make.
Yeah,
it's like I said 1994, yeah?
Do it again.
The drugs will live on for a while, but the music will live forever.
OK, can we stop mentioning drugs, Pete, do you think?
Pardon?
Yeah. Okay. So what is going on about? Let's try line 6. Line 6, was it Jamie or was it Pete? Hello? Okay, there's no one there. OK, we'll get there eventually. It's line 5. Was it Jamie or was it Pete?
It was Jamie.
You're going for Jamie. Can I ask why?
It was a good argument.
Oh.
By the way, good evening, Nick. Nick
OK.
Duckworth.
OK. Not because he made you horny at all?
Well, that as well, yeah.
Oh, OK, there we go. Let's lovely. Let's try line 2. Jamie or Pete?
I think the guy nearly said the F word should win. That was well funny. It was well funny, man. Say it again. Say it again.
He did.
Say the F word again, you bum, and go on.
He didn't. I listened to that. He didn't. It sounded like he was about to use the F word, Eloise, but he didn't. He said something that was very similar. So I'm very hot on that stuff. Say again. Can I just say again? Oasis may have or may not have dabbled in narcotics in the past, but I can assure you now, I'm sure they're all 100% clean and they're the most charming of gentlemen you could possibly hope to meet. I mean that most sincerely. Line 5, was it Jamie or was it Pete?
I like Oasis, because they are the epitome of real life in London, real life in London, real life in London, real life in London.
Oh, that means nothing to anybody apart from 6 people listening to this show. Can we... I want to play ZZ Top and then I've got to play blooming Duckworth Lewis again. So can we just please... Jamie or Pete? Line 7, Jamie or Pete? You! Yes, you! Jamie or Pete?
Me?
What?
I swear Eloise gets sexier by the month.
She does, and she's particularly hot this evening, it has to be said, but please. Oh no, hang on, that's the wrong thing. Can we just have Jamie or Pete? It was first to 5, it's taken us 5 minutes to get 1 vote each. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Jamie or Pete?
It was Pete.
It was Pete, OK, it's 2-0 to Pete. I'm not even going to go back to them at the moment while we're waiting for that to... Let's go line 3, Jamie or Pete?
It was Jamie. I'll tell you why. Oasis are just a bunch of people.
OK, there we go, right, so I'm not... Right, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to play ZZ Top. We're going to have to do Duckworth Lewis a little bit later on. We'll play ZZ Top, then when we come back, we will try and get the other vote. Jeez, it sounded like a good idea when Andy Partridge came up with it, but it turns out it's an absolutely awful idea. Right, so don't call in. Call in 4.5 minutes after ZZ Top, and I just want to name Jamie or Pete. Who put forward the best argument? That's it. That's it. Jesus. Right, you can call in again now. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We'll just get straight to air. Who put forward... This is easy, this bit, right? Who put forward the best argument? Jamie, who said Oasis were rubbish, or Pete, who said that Oasis were good? That's always all we're asking for. 0330 123 1215, line 2. Who would put forward the best argument, Jamie or Pete?
You have to ask yourself, have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Oh, jeez. No. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. This is the worst show. Line 5.
Ben Dogleg is a wimp.
Okay, right. Line 2, was it Jamie or Pete?
Neither.
Who then?
Me, because I would have made a better argument.
Oh, no. Jeez. Oh, God, let's try line 2. Line 2, Jamie or Pete?
I want to vote for the tomato with the melons.
Ah! Let's try line 3, Jamie or Pete?
I'm going for Jamie.
Can I ask why?
Because he put the best argument regarding it.
He did put a very good argument forward, you're right. Okay, let's try line 5, Jamie or Pete?
Oasis aren't even the best band come out of Manchester. That position is occupied by the Smiths.
Okay, but who put forward the best argument, Jamie or Pete?
Morrissey Rock.
Yeah, okay, but in that argument that just happened between Jamie and Pete, who... It's gone, right, okay, let's try... Sorry, what's that? Let's go to line 8. Line 8, who is it, Jamie or Pete?
I would touch a man's perineum.
Okay. God's sake! We'll get there eventually, Eloise, I promise we'll get there eventually. Line 2, Jamie or Pete?
Pete.
Well done. Okay, it's really like pulling teeth. It's 3-3. I would normally go to the contestants to see how they're feeling, but I just can't be asked. Line 7, Jamie or Pete? Oh, he's gone, okay. Line 3, Jamie or Pete?
I wish to dispute the awarding of the prize to either of those individuals.
Oh, jeez. Why?
Now, I can tell you who deserves to win it.
Who?
There's no question whatsoever.
Go on.
Your earlier caller who was known to float around inside police stations.
Was that a speak and spell? I think we just got a phone call from a Texas Instruments speak and spell. Line 1, please just say a name, Jamie or Pete.
I can't decide, so I'm going to toss. So I'll just undo my vote.
Oh, for God's sake! Line 5, Jamie or Pete?
Which one liked Oasis?
Pete liked Oasis.
Pete liked them. Which one liked Blur?
I don't know.
I like Pete.
Okay, right. So it's 4-3 to Pete. Okay, let's go to line 6. 6, Jamie or Pete?
Pete.
Yeah, thank God! In the messed up, not particularly fair system, we have finally got a winner. Jamie, you are this week's loser, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'd like to dedicate my loss to Mr. Caddick.
Okay, you can do. Pete, you've won.
Thank you very much. Would you do me a favour?
Well, I'm going to give you a blooming nice, expensive Walkman.
Yeah, man, could you play Live Forever, Life and Glastonbury, not 35, just in dedication of the band, yeah?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sending you a
Walkman then, yeah?
I'm sending you a Walkman.
Right, no problem. That's great, man.
Good lad. Thank you, Pete. Stay on the line and give your details to Eloise.
Yeah, man, no problem.
Nice one. There we go. What lovely, lovely gentleman. Thank God that's over. Right, OK, Duckworth Lewis came in the week to talk about their album, the Duckworth Lewis Method. It's all about cricket. It's Thomas Walsh from Pugwash. We'll play some Pugwash in a second. And Neil Hannon from The Divine Comedy. Here is part 2 of that interview. I've recently become obsessed with Rumours-era Fleetwood Mac. It turns out, after me slagging them off for years, they're brilliant for 2 albums. Oh. If you did a stripped-down version of Go Your Own Way, nice, slow, acoustic version, that would work, wouldn't it?
Go on, then.
Oh, hang on, you're going to do it now? It's F, I think, isn't it?
It is. Go your own way, go your own way. Go your own way, another lonely day. You could go your own way, go your own way.
Oh, nice. Oh, it was as good as I'd imagined.
It's been a while since we,
weddings, bar mitzvahs, anything.
Fleetwood Flats.
So is this going to be an ongoing project? Are you going to branch off into other areas of sport and do the...
It's about to die.
Oh, no. You're going to kill Duckworth and Lewis.
Well,
I think we should have a major bust-up now.
Yeah, we're going to shave at the last gig.
Right.
Yeah,
give the hair
the electric picnic in Ireland.
Oh, you've done the shaving in gigs before. Come on, you're repeating yourself now.
Reminded me.
That was at the Royal Festival Hall, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. 1997. Yeah. Yeah, and nobody noticed because I was only 26 and I couldn't really grow a beard in the first place. So I shaved it off halfway through. And everybody went, oh yeah, I thought he looked a little different. I couldn't tell why.
That was just a buzz out one of the speakers. That
was a brave move, because I'd have hacked myself to shreds if I had
You know
shaved
what,
my
I
full
did
beard
have
off.
various scars, but you couldn't really see them.
But you should split up and do 2 solo albums about cricket. Surely that's or one about bowling and one about batting.
better.
I can split up myself, yeah.
That was
It'd be grand if I did a duet.
Okay, so this is out, and people are. I guess, do people buy records, CDs, and records? That's all I am.
You know, the reaction to this has been incredible because people have said this is like an old-time record.
Yeah.
The great packaging, and you know, you've done a little conceptual thing. It starts off like the way it ends.
You've just used the C word, is that? You've dropped the C bomb there.
I did.
We spell it with a K.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's a killer concept album. But no, so we've kind of hit into that kind of psyche of people who used to buy records. We're not trying to date it or anything. It's just that we've just made it.
It is, it's beautifully packaged. I mean, I love that picture there. That's just wonderful. That's just super.
I've never looked as good.
I don't want to, as the Americans say, blow smoke up yo ass. But that's an actual saying in America. Can you imagine? I don't know what good it would do you. I like you so much. Bend over. Let me light my cigarette.
Got some smoke.
I've got some smoke. You've got an ass. It is genuinely. It's a very, very good album. I knew it would be good because you both have fine pedigrees. The cricket thing did worry me slightly, but if you don't listen to the words, then you don't know it's about cricket, do you? That's
the thing. That was a great plus for us because people were thinking this is going to be crap because cricket is crap. People who didn't like cricket, but we're musicians first and foremost. We're not cricket players, as you can see.
Yeah.
Neil could be a wicketkeeper. But I'd have to be an umpire.
It's kind of half and half, you know. There's some very crickety things on there, but there are some songs that kind of just use a cricketing term and go off in a completely random direction.
At what point did you say we're going to do a cricket album? Did you get 6 songs and think, hang on, we can knock another 6 of these out?
I think we only had a couple, and then we were in the pub getting a bit lathered. We thought, wouldn't it be funny if we made an entire album about cricket? And I got my little notebook out and we started just brainstorming, you know, other cricketing terms to see if there was enough material. And to be honest, we could have made 15 albums.
Neil, Divine Comedy, is that happening? Is that over? Is that gone? Is there any more?
Do you see me here before you?
Yeah, I do see you,
sir. Divine Comedy lives.
Yay!
Yes. And he's made a wonderful new album.
Is there an album done and ready?
Sometime after Christmas.
Okay, well, sometime after Christmas, lovely. Just catching in on the New Year's market there, which is always big for albums. Always as well. And Pugwash.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Thank you.
We have a mutual contact. You have more of a contact. In Andy Partridge from XTC, I was round there, and he kept saying there's this band Pugwash. The guy writes songs that I wish I could write. Partridge was saying that about you.
He was.
He writes songs that he wishes he could write.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very warm. You know, I've written some really great songs with him that I've been very privileged to release as Pugwash tracks. Yeah. And he's still on fire.
The Pugwash is brilliant. There's a mix of like Eels, and there's a little bit of Beach Boys in there.
Yeah.
A little bit of Cabanescence, kind of banjo plucking I noticed in one of the tracks.
One of my greatest moments was Brian Wilson actually asking to meet me.
No, he did not.
He did, and I met him in Dublin.
He once phoned me up at home because he did some charity thing after Hurricane Katrina. If you donate $100, he will phone you up. Yes. And so I had a phone. My then girlfriend came in saying, "There's a guy who says he's Brian Wilson on the phone," and it was. And then I got to interview him once, a 5-minute interview. And it was, he is God in my eyes. And we ended up singing Marcella together, which is my favourite Beach Boys song from Carl and the Passions, a really obscure one. And we sang it, I had tears in my eyes. Now, Duckworth-Lewis method, you were playing a Queen song earlier on. Can you give us... Was it a Queen song you were playing?
Open up your mind and let me
step inside.
Rest your weary head and let your heart
decide. It's so easy when you know the rules. It's so easy. All you have to do is fall in love. Play the game.
I know it now.
Everybody play the game. All love. Thank you, fellas. Hey, that's wonderful.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
The delightful Duckworth-Lewis method. You can get their album, which is out now. It's all about cricket, but don't let that put you off. It's a fair pop treat. And then at the end of that, we play Pugwash. Nice to be nice. Are you aware of Pugwash?
I hadn't heard of them at all.
No, he's good. He's very good. This is like, apparently he's released loads of albums in Ireland, and this is kind of a compilation that's coming out, I think, the end of September. I'm going to get him on the show if I'm still here, kids. Maybe we'll get, if I'm still here, we should get him to do a phoner. It's just really nice, kind of intelligent, slightly arty pop. Beautiful. It's a fantastic record. The sweet voice. And there's a Divine Comedy album coming out after Christmas, man. These are good times. These are darn good times. Eloise, I've only got 2 phone calls. Is that it?
It was a bit slow.
No, listen. Hey, listen. I'm not attacking you. I'm attacking the idiots that call this show or don't. Okay, we have the Alpha, who I seem to remember is a terrible caller, and Ed, who I don't remember. So let's go to Ed first. Good evening, Ed. Okay. I'll say it again. I've dumped that, but it will be on the podcast, so I'll say it again. Oasis, I'm sure they've done stories of them taking naughty things in the past. Hey, who hasn't? But I'm sure that Oasis are completely clean and sober and pillars of society now, although their music sucks. The Alpha.
Bet you regret putting him on first.
I do regret putting him on first. I wish I'd gone for the dull call. Can you believe you're the only caller that we have left? 0330 123 1215. Someone call in and save me, please.
That's a privilege.
It's a privilege to be the call that ended the show an hour and a quarter early.
Okay. Anyway, the Alpha is black and the Alpha is Caucasian. But I'm here to calm everything down, alright? Do you have any topics for tonight?
Yeah, we have a lot of topics. We've got, okay, do you know any bonus tracks on an album?
No.
No, okay. Have you seen Ron Weasley?
Well, I've seen a ginger kid that looks like him. Does that count?
That counts, yeah. Where was that?
It was in Oxford Street.
Okay, good. Who is your third favourite dragon?
James Caan.
He's your third, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't like that girl, though. I don't think the money's really hers. I think she's just poor.
No, she's not. She's very, very wealthy. And boy, let me just say, Deborah Meaden, if you're listening, if you want to chuck a few grand my way, I will happily be your playboy for the evening. Oh.
Okay. Can I add a topic?
Yeah, please do. Why the hell not?
Okay. What is your gun noise?
You've done this before.
The gun noise?
You've called in and done this before.
I haven't.
Someone has called in and done the "What is your gun noise?"
What was your gun noise?
Pew!
What is that?
It's a gun noise, man.
Like a weird little crap thing. No.
Or if I'm doing a machine gun, it's.
See, you just sound like you got stutters then.
Yeah. So what's your gun noise? That's rubbish. That's a rocket launcher.
Yeah, well, it's still a gun.
A rocket launcher is not a gun, you idiot. It's a rocket launcher.
Yeah, well, does it kill people using, like, heavy machinery?
Well, a truck kills people using heavy machinery, but it ain't no gun, brother.
Okay. Well, a gun plus rocket launcher noise.
Okay, well, that's your rocket... I'm trying to find a song that maybe... But, no. Well, no, but is it gun or rocket launcher is the thing?
It's both.
Well, it's not both.
Okay, what's your rocket launcher noise then?
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all, is it, man?
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. So I'm trying to find a song on my iPod, and it turns out I haven't got it on there, which is annoying.
What song?
Well, I don't want to say.
Okay. Is it like anonymous?
It's not anonymous. Oh, yeah, I've got it. I'm going to play a song that I'm probably going to get told off for playing now, but I don't care. That's just kind of guy I am. How about Alpha?
Yeah.
Alpha, what is B for?
B?
B.
What's B for?
I tell you, this is the game we're going to play for the next 20 minutes. What is B for?
Bumhole.
No, it's not for bumhole. Good effort. Let's try, line 1. Do you know what B is for?
Hello?
Hello, Gary, yes.
Yes, banana.
Yeah, you got it, fella. Enjoy.
Oh, you can have one in the morning or have one in the night. Share some with your best friend. That'll make you feel
know,
I'm loaded with all the good stuff, like fiber and vitamin C. A big yellow bunch of potassium, and I give you lots of energy. Bananas are delicious. Bananas are so easy. Sing with me, Gary! B is for banana. Costa Rica to Savannah. Everybody's young banana. From Latin America to your hometown. Sweet to your taste, a smile on your face. It's a great way to start your 5 a day. Come on, come on, line 2, sing.
These for the Bensons.
It's not the Bensons.
Perfect snack for your backpack. Banana, go banana. Just peel the peel away.
Just peel the peel away.
Makes you feel good when you work or you play. I'm your favorite, make no mistake.
B is for banana. Come on, Gary. Costa Rica to Savannah. Everybody's going to Montana. From Latin America to your hometown.
Sweet to your taste, a smile on your face.
It's a great way to start your 5 a day. B is for banana. I haven't heard that for ages. I found
it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. Let's dig them all out. I found another one the other day. What was the other one? I can't think what it was. Anyway. Yes.
I'm sorry as well. You were probably hoping to drag that out for about 15 minutes, and I got it straight away. I'm really sorry.
That's where I went to because I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, yes.
Yeah. You were talking about your third favourite dragon.
Oh yeah. Who's your third favourite dragon?
James Farley. He's gone now.
He's gone. Yeah, he's a good. He's a good dragon. He's good. He's doing a little business thing for us, and we like James Farley. He's a good boy.
They got rid of him because he was a bit good.
He was. I tell you what, he's very, very good looking. He was the most handsome dragon.
There you are.
The most handsome dragon.
Well, behind Bannatyne, obviously.
Well, Bannatyne's hair's got thicker and darker this series. I don't know how. That's a stroke of luck, isn't it?
If you want to stroke the hair, yeah.
He doesn't get in touch with me anymore. We used to be
Does he not? No, it doesn't offer you.
He could pay my mortgage off, and it wouldn't mean a thing to him.
I think you should just kidnap him or something.
Yeah, I'm going. That's an idea. Kidnapping Bannatyne. Yes.
Yeah, write that down. You were talking also about bonus tracks.
Bonus tracks. Yes.
Bonus tracks.
Bonus tracks. Say bonus tracks.
Bonus tracks.
Say bonus tracks.
No.
Go on, say it.
Bonus tracks.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun, isn't it? So, do you know any bonus tracks?
Yes. Aneurysm by Nirvana.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to make an album of bonus tracks. Okay,
it's at the end of Nevermind.
Aneurysm. It's hidden, is it? Nirvana.
It's hidden.
Okay, so we want to get 12, ideally about 11 or 12 songs, bonus tracks. We'll make a whole album out of bonus tracks. Although you're the only call we've had on it.
I know another good one as well. There's the one at the end of the Alanis Morissette album. You know, she does a really angry.
Jeez, you listen to some crap music, don't you? Yes.
Yeah, she does a really angry album about how she hates men and everything. And then at the end, there's this really little hidden track that talks about how it's her fault when she found a diary and she took it all the wrong way.
Oh, I see.
I don't know the name of the track, but I know it kind of goes. Oh, I'm really sorry. I walked into a room.
Gary, you're boring me now, so I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, we go. Let's go to Fifi. Good evening, Fifi.
Hiya.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you speaking through your nose?
No. No, I'm speaking normally. I have a mouth, like other people.
Okay, and you're speaking through that mouth, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Your nose isn't flapping the words out? No? Okay, that's good. I'm just checking. You sound a bit like Mike Love. Okay, but what can we do for you, Fifi?
I have a couple of questions.
Okay, let's hear those questions, and I'll see if I can give you some answers.
Okay, one question is, what's the difference between a program and a show?
Well, now you're sounding like my wife, who doesn't know the difference between a programme and a series. That took some explaining. A programme and a show? Well, let's ask the technical expert, Eloise. Eloise, there's a question for you there.
I would say a show has more entertainment value.
So what would you say this one is?
I would say it was a show.
Well done, good, correct answer. Yeah, a show has more entertainment value, and a programme...
More information.
It's more information-based. So, like, a programme is the Blue Peter, a show is The Cube.
Right, okay.
Does that answer your question?
A little. But, okay, my next question, see when you're in school and you're learning, like, the times tables and stuff?
Yeah, don't bother. Don't bother. You don't need to... Guess what? You don't need your times tables.
Well, I'm curious. I want to know why it goes to 12. Why does it stop at 12?
Because there are only 12 disciples, and it's the school system here is based on a Christian structure from years ago. I know things have changed slightly now, but because there are only 12 disciples, that's why.
Oh, that's what it's based on?
That's what the times tables is based on, the 12 disciples. But you don't need... Hey, this is the thing, right? I was terrible at times tables. Eloise, 9 times 6...
I wouldn't know.
Exactly! And we've got really high-powered, well-paid jobs. You don't need your times tables.
I'm not saying
Don't
I
learn
need
them!
it.
Don't learn them, Fifi! Don't learn them! Next time your teacher says, OK, we're going to do the times table, say, up yours, teacher! I'm not doing it! I don't believe in the 12 disciples, and I don't need to know
So
them!
I'm not going to shout at a teacher. It would be kind of stupid.
Are you not at school?
What I mean? I'm not in school, so if I just walk up to a teacher and start shouting at him, it's not going to make any sense.
How old are you then? You sound about 12.
I'm 20.
Jeez, and you sound like you're a 12-year-old talking through her nose. This is terrible, Fifi. You've got to sort this out.
This is horrible. I phone up
You
to
laugh
ask
like a
a question and
mentalist.
I get insulted.
Well, no, it's not. It's not insults. I'm just trying to direct you in a better way so your life could become better. And you laugh like a mental person as well.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Anything else?
Well, no.
I've recently become obsessed. Oh, I keep playing the.
So thank you.
Okay. Well, tell you what. As we've been so harsh, would you like to choose a song, and we'll play a song for you?
Ooh. Anything by AC/DC.
Anything. Let's get some AC/DC. Let's get some AC/DC on the computer. Anything. What would you like? Something new or something old?
Something old.
Okay. Here we go. AC/DC just for you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
What a fruitcake. 0330 123 1215. More calls after this.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I should do some business, really. We had Douglas Lewis earlier on. If you want to hear the full interview with only tiny bits taken out, I tell you what's taken out. A reference to Jonathan Ross that I thought we could have stayed in, but Eloise bottled it. And they're singing because we can't put it on the podcast. But they're singing their song. The Go Your Own Way and stuff is on there. That will be up on the full, and it's a lot longer than that. It's like half an hour or something, 25 minutes. Will be available to download from iTunes and from www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. Probably from Tuesday, I would imagine. And there will also be video as well. Eloise was filming it while they were here. And so there's that. There'll be podcasts of the long podcasts and short podcasts of this show. And then a video that I shot earlier on, but it's not very interesting, and I moved the camera too much, and that always makes people seasick, so I wouldn't bother too much with that. But www.absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. I would get there probably about Tuesday afternoon. It's bank holiday, isn't it? So, Eloise, are you working tomorrow, bank holiday?
I've got a day off.
And what are you going to do with it?
I'm definitely not going to the Notting Hill Carnival.
Are you not a fan of it?
I went last year and never again.
Is it the thing that puts me off is just that I don't like people.
It's just too busy.
Yeah. So I imagine you can't do anything. You can't go and buy any reggae sauce. You can't. It's everything. You can't. Can you move even? There?
You're kind of taken in the direction that the crowds take you in.
Oh man, that doesn't appeal to me. So you're not doing that. Are you playing the Batman at all? The new Batman game?
I might just chill out.
Wow, chill out.
Stay at home.
I'm very excited. Well, not excited. It was a terrible way to start a sentence. But I mowed the lawn yesterday, so I haven't got to do it tomorrow. I haven't got to mow the lawn tomorrow. So I've literally got nothing I need to do. It's Batman. I'm going to go for a swim and then play Batman all freaking day. That's what's going on there. Right, we'll take some phone calls. No one else call in for a bit now because we've got 6 calls lined up. We've still got to play the answer phone messages. You're more than welcome to come in here and join me. You can stay in there and surf eBay.
I'll come in there in a minute.
You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want to do. I don't want to bully you or anything, but, you do whatever you want to do. This guy's bonkers. Let's go to Andy. Good evening, Andy.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, good evening.
All right, evening, Tim.
Could you turn your radio off for me, Andy?
Yeah, okay, Tim. Give me a couple of seconds.
Never turn it on again.
Oh, Tim?
Good lads, Dave. What can we do for you?
All right, so Eloise is not there.
Eloise is here. Eloise, say hello to Andy.
Hello, Andy.
That's not Eloise, that's Pants.
That's Eloise.
What, was she telling you sex?
Yeah. OK. Was there anything you wanted to say, Andy?
Yeah, all I was going to say was Eloise on the way back from the studio, does she want to pop in for a cup of tea?
Now, do you mean a cup of tea or do you mean a cup of sex?
Well, I'm not saying nothing, but I mean,
because there's a difference between being thirsty and being thirsty.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Tim, I'll see you now and you won't tell me if she married or not.
Well, I think that's well, let's ask her. Eloise, are you married or not?
It's complicated.
Hey?
It's complicated. Andy, are you calling us from a scratchy 45 from the 1960s?
No.
So it sounds like my copy of I'm a Believer by the Monkees. This is great.
But Tim, right, listen, right, I've been a faithful listener.
Well done. Not that faithful. You don't know who I am. Hang on, let's stay there. Yeah, go on, Andy.
Since Virgin Radio when I won tickets from Oasis.
Andy, why don't you talk to Max?
Who? Mac.
Hello, Andy.
Who's Mac?
A second, I need to turn my radio down.
Is that Matt the Knife?
Yeah, what are you doing to us?
Mac?
Yes, Andy.
All right? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine. You okay?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I just walked in.
You just walked in?
Yeah, I've had a night out and I've had a couple of beers and I'm back in now.
All right.
What do you want to talk about?
Do you know what? I think that the DJ is taking the mickey out of both of us.
That's not pants, is it?
Well, you seem to have had a good night out.
I did have a good night.
Well, that's good.
I'll tell you for what, because I sang...
Hang on a second.
I sang Pretty Vacant by the Sex Pistols.
Hang on a second. Sorry about that, Andy.
Pretty Vacant by the Sex Pistols.
Put it on loudspeaker.
Which you never played on your radio station.
Hello, you still there, Andy?
Yeah, I'm still here, yeah.
So what have you been up to today, before you went out on, to have a few beers?
Well, I went out for my Sunday dinner, which was very nice.
Good.
I helped someone with moving the house.
Oh, really?
I had to move all their stuff from them, moving the house in Essex.
Oh, that sounds like hard work.
So, yeah, it was a bit of graft, but I'm easy. I don't mind. I'm a regular type of guy.
Well, after that, I expect you deserved a few beers.
Pardon?
I said, I expect after that you deserved a few beers.
Yeah, I had a couple of Guinnesses, I must admit.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
But, and then...
Anyway, what do you think of you two?
Excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I went to see them at Wembley Stadium 2 weeks ago.
Well, I didn't see them, did I? And I keep your question that you play Bloody Sunday, but no one plays it.
Well,
Why
perhaps
not?
you should ask Iain.
Pardon?
Perhaps you should ask Iain to play it.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, they were amazing.
Yeah, I know, and I wish I was there, but I've never had the chance. When Absolute Radio was Virgin, I won ticket to Oasis at Shepherd's Empire. When they played to about 1,000 people, and it was about the best concert I've ever seen.
Fair enough.
And it was, honestly.
And how many people did they play to?
About 1,000.
About 1,000.
At Shepherd's Empire, and I was right down the front.
Yeah. I'm sure they were very good.
It was a blinding concert.
I'm sure it was.
I'll never forget that. But I mean, since you turned to Absolute, all I've won is a couple of CDs, a couple of books, and a couple of DVDs.
Well, hang on a second, Andy. There is another way of getting this.
It's all gone very, very strange. Eloise is in the studio now. Good evening.
Hello.
Oh no, that isn't the right microphone. Let's try that. Let's try that one. Hello. That sounds better, doesn't it?
That sounds all right.
Yeah, it would be. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I didn't see that one there.
Are those your own headphones?
I found them.
They look like. They look nice.
They're different.
They look a little Just put your mouth near the microphone, though.
Hello.
There we go. That's it. You've been in the studio before, haven't you?
Briefly.
Okay. So what are your duties involved? Are you done now? 'Cause you can go if you want.
Pretty much.
If you want to go, I can handle the rest of this.
I'll hang about for a bit.
All right. Well, it might get fun in a bit. Let's rattle through some calls. Let's go to Van Halen. Good evening, Van Halen.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. Yes, Van Halen.
Can I start off by singing my favourite Neil Young line?
Oh yeah, of course you can.
But someone started out about now. Can I? I'm ready. Hey, hey, mama, there's a white boy in the river. Do you know that one?
I don't know that one. No.
You don't? All right.
Neil Young's good. You've got to tread carefully with Neil Young's back catalogue, haven't you? Because some of it is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful music.
Ian?
Some of it's terrible.
Ian, the moment I hear a piano starting the beginning of his song, I turn it, I move it, shuffle it straight forward. I cannot stand any of his music that kicks off with a bit of piano. I think it's dull and boring. Sorry, Neil.
So hang on, that's your how you decide if it's a good Neil Young song. If it's got a piano at the start, then that's how you know.
Yeah, because I've heard a few already by him with piano starts.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Let's try a little game then. Let's see how you get on with this. Okay, here we go. Would you shuffle or play on with this? Hang on. Hang on. Let's move on. Hang on a minute. Would you keep this one or would you move on?
Keep it on, definitely. It's got the old mouth organ on it.
Okay, got the mouth. Okay, let's try this one. Keep this.
I can't even hear it, Ian. Oh, 50-50.
Okay, 50-50. I think okay, let's try this one.
Definitely keep it on.
See, I find okay, let's try this one.
Yeah.
Pocahontas?
Pocahontas?
Yeah.
She was known as Rebecca back in, she died in Gravesend.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Keep this or move it?
But I can't even No, I don't like that. No chance, Ian. No, it's the piano stuff.
He's got the piano stuff, okay.
My real name is Van Halen.
Is it?
I changed it by deed poll. My first name is Van Halen. I'm a big Van Halen fan.
And your last name is Bellend.
No,
your name is not. Even Van Halen's name isn't Van Halen. It's Eddie Van Halen.
And Alex, the drummer's Alex Van Halen.
Oh yeah, who cares about that loser?
Wait, he's a good drummer.
He's an excellent drummer.
He's not as good as the drummer from Rush, Neil Perrott, whatever his name is.
Okay.
What a drummer.
What a weirdo. Your name is... If you can send me evidence, i.e. a passport, that your name is Van Halen, I will send you £1.
That's not worth it, man.
Way! Someone's back... If I was called Van Halen, I would accept the £1 and I would let everyone know that was really my name.
No, but you have to take my word for it.
I don't have to take your... I don't have to take... Listen, can I just say... Everyone that calls this show is a fruitcake and a loser and a weirdo.
Cake.
Yeah, exactly. I am not going to take your word for anything.
Well, I will not take your word that you live on top of La Forchetta, because I've been to that restaurant.
I never said I live in above La Porchetta. And yes, there are flats above it, but I don't live there.
But if it's the same La Forchetta in Bethnal Green, I know for a fact upstairs there's no bottom.
It's La Porchetta in Muswell Hill.
Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you meant Bethnal Green. So
well, that's why I said Muswell Hill.
I didn't hear that bit, young sir.
That was when I was talking to Neil Hannon about Muswell Hill, and he said he lived in Muswell Hill Road, and I said, I live in Muswell Hill, and there's a guy in the La Porchetta. That's how that conversation happened.
Yeah, I'm actually at work as well, so I'm in between jobs and all that, so you've got to understand that the pressure of work in amongst the great Ian is...
Okay, Van Halen, what do you do?
Do you want to know the truth or not the truth?
I want to know the truth.
I'm an environmental health officer.
There we go, an environmental health officer called Van Halen. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Dance with me! OK, Van Halen, we just filmed...
Van Halen?
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, we'll wait till we're back on.
You're back on now, you muppet.
Ah, Kermit the Frog, I am
Go
indeed.
to absoluteradio.co.uk/Ian Lee on Tuesday to see a wonderful off-air conversation I recorded with Van Halen. And Barry from Watford's bothered to call us up.
Hello there. Happy days.
Yeah, Barry, is your mouth near the phone?
Can you hear me now?
Just about, my friend. What was that? Someone
Nothing to do with me.
Van
What's
Halen,
that?
Van Halen,
Yeah.
you getting texts?
No, I'm getting an email because I told you didn't believe me. I'm actually at work as well. I'm in between jobs, and but you're much more important in my opinion.
How can you be at work and in between jobs?
Good point.
Barry, you're from Watford. You can't come out with such an intelligent sort of question like that, surely. You're from
How
Watford in
dare
Hertfordshire,
you?
mate.
Well, talking the names,
If you said to me you're from East London or somewhere like that, then I'll say, Barry, I can answer that question because that's sort of the kind of, you stoop that sort of level in terms of London. But you're from Watford, young sir. Keep the flag flying.
That's it. I was talking. Never mind. Keep interrupting.
Turn that bloody beep off.
All right, fair dinkum, it's off, mate.
Fair
Which job are you in between and working at the same time?
Well,
it's an oxymoron.
No,
he is an oxymoron, isn't he?
An oxymoron. No, I'm a simile with a bit of an integer, so to speak. Sequentially speaking. As you know, and as you are aware.
Barry, if you at any point you want me to cut him off, just say and I will do.
Oh, don't be like that,
Give it
Ian.
a
I
bit
mean,
longer.
You tell me when, Barry, and he's gone.
But Ian, I haven't got to my point yet.
Hold on,
I haven't got to my point about Van Halen and about why do we not ever hear any tracks from Van Halen 1?
Let me speak.
Don't deny. Okay, go
let
on.
me speak. Let me speak. Let me speak.
Don't speak.
Oh, let me speak. Oh, let me speak.
No, Don't Speak, that track by No Doubt.
And
Don't
5,
speak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Do you want him gone?
You got the booty. You got the booty. You got the booty.
He's gone. He's gone, Barry. Well done.
Oh, what a ghastly man.
Wasn't he horrible?
Wasn't he horrible?
Absolutely horrible.
He was casting aspirations over Watford. I mean, he's in between jobs and work. Presumably he's claiming dole. It's just the sort of sponger that this country
Barry,
doesn't need.
I detected just a slight slur in your voice there. Are you enjoying the bank holiday weekend?
Do you know what I've discovered? Am I allowed to give a brand name?
Yeah, why not?
Old Speckled Hen. I've had that. It's not a medical complaint, it's a beer.
Yes.
And I've discovered it recently. It's absolutely fantastic. I had that, then I had a Pinot Noir, and then I a Bezique.
Yeah.
And then me and Margaret
add
watched
one off
Marley and Me.
Oh, and about the dog.
Oh, it's very sad. Don't be tempted to watch it because I don't want to give the game away. It dies in the end. And it's very, very upsetting, particularly if it's out of your head.
They show that film on aeroplanes quite a lot.
Well, it takes your mind off crashing, but it really is. Or if you're going to North Korea, the cuisine.
Yes.
But it really is very... very upsetting.
I feel sorry for that lady and that man that are in it.
I feel sorry for Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, the lady, yeah.
The lady, because in real life...
She's not had a happy life, has she?
She's unlucky in love.
Yeah,
Ian.
and I would like to make... I could make her lucky in love.
Well, you could raise a smile, but in this film she has 3 children, a very, very happy life with a dog, and it's all very... And in real life... She's in tears. She's crying.
Yeah.
Isn't she? And
I don't know if she is.
It's gone horribly wrong in real life, and in the fantasy world of films, she's happy as Larry.
Chloe, I'll be with you in a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay.
Sorry to get... Oh, she doesn't sound very happy, does she?
No, who's that?
It's Chloe. She has been waiting 40 minutes, and you've just jumped the queue.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello, Chloe.
Hello, Barry.
How's it going? Hanging.
It's all right.
Yes, what you been up to? Did you see Marley and Me on Sky tonight?
No, I saw it on a plane when I was going to go and see my dad in the Falklands.
Well, I suppose compared to the Falklands, it was a jolly film, wasn't it? What did you think of it?
It made me cry.
What, the Falklands?
Oh, me too.
No, Marley and Me,
the
not
film.
the Falklands.
No, made me cry the first time round. Anyway, yes.
You know, what happens is that in Marley and Me, the dog dies.
Yes.
And you think, oh, God, that is very sad. And then it goes on and on. There's a funeral in the back garden. The children in it write notes and put it in the grave.
What's it got to do with Bob Marley, though?
It's, the only connection with Bob Marley
Yes.
is that they force-feed the dog a split to see what the effect is. And that's a part of the film they should have left out. Because it goes dizzy and his buttocks go loose.
Barry, can I just say we've had a text in. I think I can say this word. Who is this prick? I think we can just about just get away with saying that 12:30.
How cruel, and you've been on for so many months now.
I think
that's out of order.
I think they're referring to you.
Barry?
Yes?
I have a question.
Fire away.
What's it like being on Steve Wright?
Yeah, what's it like being on Steve Wright?
I've never actually been on him. I got the job through talent alone. But
okay.
It's much better paid, put it that way. And when I go up there, I'm treated like a king. Rodney King. But they really do. No, they do treat me well. It's lovely.
Where did you steal that line from?
It's an old one I've had up my sleeve.
Okay,
I
well-
was going to say Jonathan King, but that has other
I might steal that myself.
connotations.
Yes. Right, Chloe, what was the point you'd like to make, Chloe? And then we'll get rid of Barry.
Yeah, you know Lee Porter?
Oh, yeah, he's the guy that emailed me having a go at me for being rude about Richard Hammond when it was actually Stuart Lee, yes.
Well, he's talking a load of rubbish, to be perfectly honest.
Continue.
Stuart Lee needs to get a life, because I read what he put, and it's not very nice.
Right, but did you hear... Hang on. Did you hear what Stuart Lee said?
No, I read it on the internet.
But so you
So
didn't hear...
did I.
Did you hear Stuart Lee's act?
No, I didn't.
I rest my case.
Can I just say...
Barry, please.
Right, I read it on Daily Mail online. Now that... Well, you've got a head start there, what it's going to be, the coverage. Stuart Ian Lee's show is
what?
entitled, If You Prefer a Milder Comedian, Please Ask. The clue's in the title.
Yeah.
He's going to be outrageous. That's his job. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of Stuart Lee.
He is one of the best stand-up comics in the country. Would you agree, Barry? Have you
He's
seen
the
him?
41st, isn't it? Or
Something like that,
He was
yeah.
voted the 4th.
He's very, very funny. And I
As
think...
opposed to Richard Hammond, who's very, very unfunny.
He isn't very funny, is he? But I think, Chloe, that it's unfair to take what Stuart Lee has said out of context. You don't know what he said before that, and you don't know what he said after that.
Fair enough.
And I think that you just have to be... And, Chloe, you sound like an intelligent young lady, and I would like you to investigate further. Maybe there's clips of it on YouTube. Maybe... Investigate further before you jump to conclusions, because...
You know what newspapers are like? They just warp anything. It's like I did this railway thing on Monday with James May, and they sort of took that out of context, because there were some people saying that all teenagers wear hoodies and yobs and stuff like that. And I'm thinking,
hold
teenagers...
on. Be fair, they are mostly like that, aren't they?
That's minority. That's people. That's
Don't be
teenagers who are bored.
Have you seen these people? They're wandering around.
I'm 17,
binge drinking nutcase Asbo magners. Boozing
I'm a
it.
teenager and I don't have an Asbo.
Well, you've got an attitude, and I suggest you've been drinking. Get her off.
I've been drinking.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Chloe. I like the way she phoned up to attack Stuart Lee, and within a matter of sentences, we turned it round.
Well, she's been a disgrace. That's what teenagers are like. They give it all the attitude. They have a drink.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she could put a phone up to me with that hood on and all that. What a disgrace. Teenagers aren't, let's be fair, they're mostly like that,
It's
aren't
off his face, I think. Yes. Line 1, you're through to Barry.
What do you think about stem cell research?
It depends what they're trying to find out.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm gay. Just let everyone know I'm gay.
What?
Cut me off. Why don't you cut me off?
All right, I will do. Right, okay.
Oh,
Barry... Was there a point to this call?
No, I was just going to say that.
He's so drunk.
Do you want to go to a song? I can tell time's getting on.
No, I've got all the time. I've only got 3 or 4 weeks left here, so I don't care.
I went to Notting Hill Carnival with my Margaret.
Yes.
We had jerky chickens. We had rice and peas. We had a lot, and we danced to some of the fattest, dirtiest beats you've ever... It was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And to any teenagers who like a drink, and let's be fair, if they're not mugging people, they're drinking, get down to Notting Hill Carnival, because there's booze and music. And on that note, night-night!
Night-night, Barry! Oh, lovely.
Ian Lee.
Yeah.
It's about love.
We haven't got time for that. We're running out of time now, so we've got to do Kieran, who's been on the line for 50 minutes. Good evening, Kieran.
Evening, Ian.
Evening, what can we do for you?
I just needed a bit of help, really.
Okay.
Have you ever done the Duke of Edinburgh Award before?
I did the bronze.
Yeah, I'm doing the bronze this year, but I'm struggling for ideas on the volunteering section.
I think what I did was I went to Burnham Beaches and helped out there, I seem to remember.
What, a bit like community service?
Well, no, it was easy. I just got to sit in a Land Rover while some men drove around. It was. Do you know what, Duke of Edinburgh, I remember being really boring and hating every minute of it, actually.
Oh, I know, it's a bit too late now.
Go and volunteer in old people's home, but don't touch their downstairs. You don't want to clean up their wee.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of doing that.
No, you don't want to do that.
All right, then.
Well, let us know you get on.
Yeah, all right, will do.
Good luck, Kieran. There we go. We're sorry to be a bit rushed there. I'm way behind. Here are the answer phone messages. You can call up any time during the week. 0330 123 1215. We think you press button 3, and you can leave a message for me. The best ones get to come out like this.
Good evening, Mr. Lee. Answering machine blank. Okay, listeners, we're looking for the answer to this one. Ian Lee is a total... I like the mushy peas. Right, I'll try again. Answering machine blank. Right, listeners, we're looking for the answer to this question. Ian Lee is a total... What is the answer? This is terrible. This idea is not working. I'm going to go. Eloise, I'm sorry about this. I was hoping to do something funny like blankety blank, but I can't press the button because when I say it, it cuts me off. So then I thought I'd use my cloud on, but that don't work either, you see, because I can't get near the phone. So I say something funny, it don't work. I apologise. This is the worst idea I've ever had. And I've set up with a glass of Baileys. I'm going. Bye.
I just absolutely and utterly adore you to death. You are so male and it gets on my nerves, but I can't help but think he is the most funniest man in the world, but I don't want to admit it, so that's why I've left the message. Okay, bye!
A man goes to the doctors and he says, doctor, everything I do upsets people. And the doctor says, I can't believe you just said that, and walks out. See, it's funny.
Hello, Mr. Lee. It's Wilt here. I would like to tell you about my latest experience, if that's okay. Whilst working at the bottom of the stairs at Surbiton train station the other morning, I had the sheer delight of viewing all the ladies' underwear as they were running up the stairs. Oh, their skirts are waving this way and that way, exposing their lovely thongs and French panties. Oh, if only they knew! Bye!
Now, I'm not one to tell a man how to live his life, but I'm saying to you, if you don't get Caddick airborne pronto, all hell's gonna break loose.
Oh, hey, little lad, man, it's Johnny from the tour. I've just come out from a right cracking nighty in Eloise Lassie. We've just been up to see a statue of Gaza, and now we're off down Metro Centre. We know it's closed, but we're going to queue up for Greg's. A crazy man. Away, the
You once, twice, 3 times, lady, and I love you.
It's sometime after 20 to 1, or thereabouts. Which means it's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
There we go. It's as simple as that. The end is in sight. But a poor start to the show. First hour was awful. If you know, don't even bother listening to that. It was absolute toss. But picked up in the last 15 minutes, I would say. It really has picked up. Eloise, you are good.
Thanks.
You're better than the real Eloise. But not as hot.
No.
Well, actually, in a certain line, maybe. OK, calls go straight to air now. 0330 123 1215. And we will see what happens. Another 15 minutes, and then Mark Crosley takes over. Is it Crossley or Crosley?
Crossley, I
Crossley,
think.
is it? Okay. I have had it explained to me before, and I get it wrong. Let's say Mark Crossley, and if he wants to kick off about it, he's more than welcome to. And I'll meet him outside, and I'll have a bare-knuckle fight with him. Right, 0330 123 1215. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless. And we will see what happens. That's me. Hello? Oh, go, lovely. That's been Inspector Gadget there. It's Go Gadget Arms. Let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
The ladies' bras, the ladies' bras, the ladies' knickers and the ladies' bras.
Lovely. It's a beautiful little song there. 7, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello? I can hear you. Okay, they've gone. Let's go to line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, it's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, how are you?
Good, yeah, good.
All right, well, I just thought I'd ring up and
Nice one.
join the show.
Well done, you've done that.
So, how is everything?
Fine, I think.
Yeah, you said you had a whole week without getting angry.
I think I had a whole week without getting angry. I find it very, very hard to believe, but it seems to be the truth.
Yeah, I had a whole week without getting angry until your show started, and I had the biggest angry fit I've ever had in about 6 months.
And why was that?
Because my sister really pissed me off.
Oh dear, what did she do?
Pissed me off.
Okay, well that's anything we can do to help?
I could get a contract out on her.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we can't do that. But thanks anyway, Sarah.
Okay.
Bye-bye, there we go. What a lot of fun. Oh, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand when I say that something. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Let's go to line 4. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
It goes up to 11.
It goes to 11.
Didn't it?
In it.
In it. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. Line 2. Oh, they've bottled it. Such a feeling. Line 8.
Line 8.
Work your cares away. Dancing for another day. Work your cares away. Down and back along. Dance your cares away. Worry for another day. Let the music play. Down and back along. Look out!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, it seems to be theme tune nights here on Absolute Radio, which is all cool, man. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
You know, it makes me sad, Ian. In a few weeks' time, I won't be able to ring up and just say up yours.
Oh, well, do you want to get some in now?
Well, I just wonder if I can get your home number and then I can just ring up and just go up yours at a regular basis.
Yeah, I'm going to give you my home number, aren't I?
Yeah,
up yours. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
That's Tim.
Yes?
Hi, Tim. Hi, it's Andy.
All right, there.
Hi, Tim. I was wondering, is Eloise in the studio with you?
Eloise is in the studio with me, aren't you, Eloise?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, that's not Eloise.
Yes, it is.
That's Pence.
But it's Eloise is here. Turn your radio off.
Oh, hang on, Tim.
Forever. Let's try line 7. 7, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, what's it all about, mate?
Sorry?
What's it all about? You keep calling me, mate. What's it all about? 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, you keep dodgy telephone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning. What's it all about, mate?
Not me, mate.
Yeah, well, you is it? I'd read that. I've got you, yeah?
That'd be Mark Crossley.
Mark Crossley, what's he look like, mate?
He's kind of like tall, slim.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's probably him. He's on at 1 o'clock.
Will he be there at the station, yeah?
Yeah, he'll be at the station, yeah.
Well, tell him I'm coming round, all right?
All right.
Bye.
Cheers. Just, I think Mark's just going to get his first radio kicking.
Yeah, maybe.
It happens. We've all been there. I got mine from Steve Allen. Oh, it wasn't a kicking. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I've just been looking at Japanese culture and these toilets.
Yeah.
Did you ever use one of them?
The toilets are brilliant, man.
I've just been seeing a public one. You've got to go in and take your trousers down below your knees.
Well, I don't know about that.
I can't wait!
Hey! Let's try line 7. 7, you're on the wireless.
How dare they beat me? It's ridiculous. I can't deal with it anymore.
Jeez. Thing is, all these people, we're picking these up at the end. These are all going to be listening and calling into Mark. He's screwed, man. He is screwed. Let's try line 4, you're on the wireless.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-out boys that have been away. They haven't changed that much to say. Man, I tell you, them cats are crazy.
Yeah, Thin Lizzy. Terrible, terrible band. Terrible band. One good song. The rest of them, absolute pony. Absolute pony. Let's go to, let's try line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Strange show this evening.
Very strange. Highs and lows, a lot of lows, not many highs.
Yes. I thought that too. I just wondered if you wanted cheering up before you go.
Yes, please.
Here's something we haven't heard for a while.
Oh, I've just disconnected my iPod. I'll join in.
Have you got it there?
No, a Piccadilly Carnaby Street.
Singing London.
Da 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 da.
Singing London.
Oh, this song reminds me of Simon Dee for some reason.
Yeah.
Sad, isn't it? I just finished reading the Simon Dee book yesterday and then he died.
Yeah, I heard you send a little invite to go and get him on your show. A little bit late, that one.
Well, I sent an invite to his son the day he died. How bad is that?
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, awful.
Oh, dear.
Hey, thanks for that.
Thank you.
Ta-ta. I'm a little bit late. Is this? Okay, it's, hang on a second. It's, nuts. Need to skip you forward by about... Hang on a minute. If we go there, we'll go to about 20 there. There we go, that'll do. Right, let's go to line 8. 8, you're on the wireless.
It's times like this that makes me want to dance.
What? Makes you want to what?
Dance.
Right, but do you want to dance or just make silly noises?
Are you gay?
I'm
Have you ever
dancing.
been a homosexual punk?
You're obviously not listening to me, you punk.
Hello?
Yeah, do you like that new picture I've got on Facebook?
What
I'll
is...
take it up, smoke him on the chin.
Right, okay.
No, I didn't say that, though.
You just did,
Yeah.
I just heard you say it. What's your new picture on Facebook?
No, what it was, yeah. You probably got a clip from your old days. And, and you mixed it up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, right, hang on.
Bye-bye.
Why don't you cut me off? I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Cut me off.
Okay.
I can't tell you that.
Everyone calm down. Vinny.
Have you ever peed in homosexual punk?
No, I've not peed in a homosexual punk. Vinny. Why have you called
What do you
in?
think about stem cell research?
I think it's in some ways it's a good idea, but I'm not totally sure on it yet.
Was that the actress, man?
I don't even remember saying that.
Well, thanks for calling, Vinny.
Okay.
Bye. I don't know what happened there. It's all gone very, very odd. Very odd. It's Vinny, have you gone yet? Yeah, he's gone. Okay, good. Why can't I cut him off? Right. Okay. This is kind of petered out the show again, but we've got Florence and the Machine in a minute. So then we can go. Jeez. They're never going to renew the contract at this rate. Let's try line 9. You're on the wireless. Yes, lovely. Okay. I have no idea where this is going today. Let's try line 6. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Sim.
Yes, it's Ian.
All right, it's Andy. I turned my radio off and then you cut me off.
Oh, did I? Sorry about that.
That's all right, Sim.
Do me a favour, turn your radio back on.
Yeah.
Go on then.
You're not going to cut me off again?
Yes, I am.
Now, Tim, come on.
4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Auntie Ian.
This is the music I'm going to finish every show with. This is uplifting. This is what we need. Hello, Millie.
I forgot it was Sunday.
Oh, me too.
I missed the whole show.
It wasn't that good.
And I was half asleep and then I looked at my phone and it said it was Sunday.
Podcast will be up Tuesday probably, but don't listen to the first hour. It was awful.
I won't because I won't be on it.
No. Well, you'll be on this bit, though.
Yeah, but I've heard it because I said it.
You've got 5 seconds.
I love you.
Ooh, that's just creepy. Mark Cross is up next. Thank you very much, Eloise. I'll be back next Sunday. Ta-ta.